Well, hi there guys. Now that I've given you an overview, this is the first drive impression of the e-Vitara, the one that I had the honor of launching at popular Nexa here in Hyderabad. So you can see the interior looks really premium, especially this dash. The brown treatment has a very good premium feeling. I have to say this is the most premium looking interior among the Nexa vehicles. You have this integrated console with the central console and this speedo console being integrated into one another. I think 10-inch and 10-inch both are 10-inch displays, but this one has kind of an awkward layout. We'll talk about that later. Two-spoke steering wheel. Now this is the long range 61 kilowatt hour battery pack variant. You have two battery pack options to choose from. One is a 49 kilowatt hour, the second is the 61 kilowatt hour. This is the 61 kilowatt hour battery pack. Range is 543, that is the claimed range, whereas the true range you can minus more than 100, so it's somewhere around 440 kilometers of true range. That is exceptionally good. You have different driving modes to choose from. You have region here that you have to go and set the level of region here. Regeneration boost, customize. It's in low, medium and high. So okay, let's leave it at medium because high region will be a bit too much. And ADAS, we have to turn off that brake support, collision avoidance, because ADAS level 2 we have turned it off already. Similarly, lane departure warning. It takes a lot of time. I mean, double काम रहता है इसमें, because going into the menu and then changing everything. Then climate control, thankfully we have the fan speed here. We have ventilated seats as well. If we touch this, tap this, okay, then this opens up and then it's already set. Ventilated, it's at level 3. We can turn this one off because there's no one here. The display is nice and vivid and visible, legible. So the long range 61 kilowatt battery pack offers 172 horsepower when it comes to the power from the motor, and max torque is 193 Newton meters. So this jog dial kind of a thing is unique. You can switch it to drive mode, or you can drop the electronic parking brake. You have auto hold. So let's get going. It's very smooth and refined. So the best part is they are offering this as battery as a service. They have some good scenery coming up. So the price is a little more aggressive. Starts from 10.99 lakhs with battery as a service, 15.99 if you want the vehicle as a whole including the battery for the base variant, and goes up to 20 lakhs for the top variant. Still, it is competitive pricing. You have kind of a moonroof here where we have mounted the camera. The dash looks premium. You have a two-spoke steering wheel. Coming up, we have a canopy of trees. Beautiful. Handling is beautiful. 18-inch wheels, very plush ride quality, and this is blade battery technology, LFP. So LFP batteries, we all know the advantage is cost effectiveness, better stability and safety, thermal resistance, thermal efficiency, and longer life cycle when compared to NMC batteries. Energy efficiency, thermal stability, and longer life. Let's just turn around here quickly. See the turning radius. When we turn around at one go, yes. I mean, the car in the pictures is really deceptive. Looks little small hatchback kind of a thing, but when you look at it in person, that's when it looks muscular and looks beefed up. Looks intimidating and has very good road presence. Nice curves and cuts and creases across the bodywork. And in terms of safety, that is well sorted as well. 7 airbags, ADAS level 2, 5-star rated body structure. You name it, this one has it. Then 360-degree camera, parking sensors all around, electronic stability program, auto hold, electronic parking brake. Everything is included. I love the driving dynamics on this one. I enjoy my drive in my Grand Vitara. This one is one step ahead. Cabin insulation is well done. It is not too disturbing. Nice and quiet. And the steering calibration is also good. Wow. I love the way the steering feels to hold in the 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock position. Very huge glass area, good all-round visibility, except for the tail section, which is a little kind of sharpened roofline or sloping roofline kind of a thing. Music system is decent enough. It's not over the top extraordinary, but you do get a volume dial here, which is more satisfying. The cabin cooling efficiency is really good. Okay, the best thing about the e-Vitara, it's first time Maruti foraying into the electric vehicles, completely electric vehicle. It's not plug-in hybrid, or it is not a strong hybrid or anything. It is just pure electric vehicle. And for the first vehicle, they have just tried to get there, but I think they could have done better. What could have been better? First of all, this console right over here looks a little out of sorts, because this one is okay. It is legible. It has all the information. Yes, it has a little bit of extra effort that you need to get into every section and tweak every element or every feature to set it up the way you want it. But this one could have been okay. Because the visibility is hampered with the steering wheel, they have moved the display that is actually visible to the naked eye a little down. But when you look at it, it looks a little out of place. Okay, that can be overlooked, or that can be pardoned. But they could have done a better job with the plastics, because this is nearly 20 lakhs for the top spec model with the battery, not without battery. I mean, this is without battery as a service, and with the vehicle as a whole. The top spec model is 20 lakhs. The base model is 15.99. With battery as a service, it starts from 10.99, and still you have to pay a monthly rental, I mean monthly EMI, which again is like 3.99 rupees per kilometer. So that's almost 4 rupees per kilometer, which is again on the expensive side, because Punch EV just got launched. That is priced at around 2 rupees 60 paisa per kilometer. Now Punch is a smaller car, I understand. It is not as huge as this one, but still that is the one that people will compare to, because the range is almost close. That is prismatic cell, and the range is better optimized there, even with a 40 kilowatt hour battery pack. Here we have battery pack. This one is 61 kilowatt hour. The LFP battery here, 61 kilowatt hour, still offers a range of 543 IDC, means the true range will be somewhere around 440, which is okay-ish. Again, it depends on how you drive and how you extract that best efficiency from the battery, and extract every kilometer of range from the battery pack. So it boils down to driving and individuality, driving style and individuality. But still, on a whole, on an average, this is what you get. So they could have done better. They could have extracted more range, because it's a blade battery tech, state of the art, one of the finest. So I feel they could have done better over there. They could have done better with the value package. Yes, they are giving 7 airbags, they're giving you ADAS level 2, they're giving you 360-degree camera, parking sensors front and rear. You name it, this one has it. Electronic stability program, auto hold, electronic parking brake. So that is all there, but in terms of utility, that is where things fall short, because you have a boot, but it is not usable boot. 234 liters or 238 liters of boot space, practical, because they are saying around 300 plus with the seats up. Now you can't sit upright just like that for hours together. It's practically not possible. So boot space could have been better optimized. I think you get a full size wheel, spare wheel. That is a good thing. Even my Grand Vitara offers a full size spare wheel. That is always a good thing, to have a full size spare wheel. (18-inch) wheels are the good part. Suspension is top notch. Steering calibration is well sorted, and chassis management again is very well done. Chassis orientation with the battery pack integrated into it and all, it is beautifully done. 5-star safe, 5-star rating for the body structure, global NCAP as well as Bharat NCAP. That's another good thing. Now at this price point, it boils down to individual person as to what he or she prefers. So you have to take a call accordingly. What should be the trade-off? Now the charging network, I think charging network also is being strengthened by the day by Maruti. So almost more touch points are being added. They are promising a whole lot more in the year to come. So it will be much more accessible. With their network, they are capable of pulling it off pretty quickly. And in fact, the delay for the e-Vitara happened because they were setting up the charging network, making sure that people don't get into us, buy the car and don't have to suffer anything just for the sake of finding a nearest charging infrastructure. Okay, that is one thing. Secondly, I think the introductory offer for first 1 year charging is free from Maruti showrooms. So that's another good thing. Okay, and another thing that I was trying to notice is the range drop. Now we started with something around 85% of battery, 85 or 84% of battery, and now after been driving it extensively, trying to do the acceleration test and all, it is coming down to 69%. So range drop is not significant. So that's another good thing. It is not like night and day, suddenly it drops 10%, 20% and you're left with nothing. No, it is gradual drop and progressive. It is not something very, very blatant or very flat drop. So that's something. So range optimization is well done. So let's see, drive mode, we're in sport. Oh, the acceleration is pretty good in sport mode. Oh boy, oh wow, cornering at nearly 140, long sweeping corner there. Beautiful handling, no body roll, no uncertainty. Drop the anchor, brakes are good progressive stopping power, and let's see if you get a clean passage up front. Oh yes, completely open straight up front. Let's step on the acceleration pedal. Full power to you, e-Vitara. In fact, the word Vitara means dynamic energy. Oh, vital. Wow. I think it's limited to, let's drop the anchor, slow down. Braking is very, very confidence inspiring. It's not wobbly at that speed, but 160. At 160, I think there's more outside noise filtering in. When you're rambling around, it's very quiet, but as you go beyond triple digit speeds, that's where the noise starts filtering in. That's pretty much it. So this concludes my first drive impression of the e-Vitara. Have you driven it? What do you think? Feel free to comment below and let me know. At this price point, what other electric car would you consider? Would it be the Creta electric? Would it be, I mean, the Punch EV is also top spec model. I think it's pretty much up there, but not close to this one. This one is 20 lakhs top spec model. So it's better we compare it with the likes of Creta EV or maybe Harrier EV. So now this one is available with all-wheel drive in the international market. I don't know why they didn't offer all-wheel drive here. That's a sad fact. They could have offered all-wheel drive as an option at least to compete Harrier EV in a more comprehensive way. You have front-wheel drive, so that's another thing to think about. That's pretty much it. So what is your opinion on the e-Vitara? Did you like it? Have you driven it? What is your initial impression? What could have been better sorted with the e-Vitara being Maruti Suzuki's first foray into EV segment? Feel free to comment below and let me know. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and drive safe.